Hello and welcome to PocketGamer.biz's Monetizer feature. This is where we play through the first 5 minutes or so of a free-to-play game and have a look at the user flow and the monetization techniques that developers are using early in the playing experience. So the game we're going to look at today is Cavemania. So let's start the stopwatch. Let's fire up the game, see what happens. So this is a match 3 game developed by a US studio called BonusXP, and it's published by Yodo1's, which is previously has been a Chinese publisher that's been publishing Chinese games into China, Western games into China, and this is the first time it's kind of published globally a Western developed game. So wow! So straight away we've been given something, which is always a nice thing to happen, isn't it? So that's a good technique for the first thing you experience to be something nice. I'm not quite sure what a light and stable will mean, but that's nice. So, other nice thing to notice, we've not been asked to do a push notification yet, which is something I like. I hate to see push notifications before I've even got into the game. I think push notifications have their place, but so now we can just start. Obviously we can connect, but probably most people won't connect to a game. They don't really know what it is yet, or whether they're going to play it more. So let's just start, see what happens. Okay. So I can go here. Okay. So connect to Facebook, see my friend's scores. It's a bit of encouragement, but obviously I'm going to hit play. Okay. Chieftain needs my help to reunite the tribe, gather food. So I need to. It's a match 3 game, so I'm matching apples and smash the dino dummy. Okay, let's see what that means. Okay. Tap the apple to drag it. Okay, so match 3. What that's all about. Okay, so this is my little chieftain guy. And after every turn I make, they'll do a move. My inventory. Okay, this is all gameplay stuff. That's good. I can move him up directly and he'll bash the dino. So this is my objectives here, and this one here is the amount of moves. I've got 22 moves, plenty of moves. Bash. Okay. Oh, I've done it. Obviously first level, going to be pretty easy. So I've won some gold. Let's play the next level. Okay, pretty much the same, just matching wood. Yeah, move towards the dummy. Oh, so moving my guy on like that. Okay. There we go. Okay. Need to be doing wood. That's 5, that's good. Donk. Got him. Now match trees to get the wood. Well, that's not trees, is it? That's stone. Okay, any more trees? No. I don't know. No, I'll do it. It's a bit loud. Nope, no, I don't want to do that. 100 people do that. Let's cancel that. Okay. Okay, so just over 3 minutes in, 4 minutes in. So I'm going to kill a rat. And I've got to match stones. Okay. Go. 13 moves. Yeah, really good. So, obviously, with the match 3, it's a pretty popular kind of genre. This is actually putting obviously a bit of a different mix on it. So you're having these playable characters in the game, and as you go on, you get more playable characters. So you're kind of using the match 3s to build up your resources, but then you're actively kind of moving in a more like strategy game kind of gameplay. And actually the guys behind this game, the guys who developed it, actually did work on PC games like Age of Empires, so they're trying to mix up these two quite disparate kind of gameplay elements, so strategy and match 3. So the chieftain's got a slash power, then you need to get a 4, do a 4 link, match 4 first, then I've got, this is powered up. So now move him over, tap your chieftain, tap the rat, do double damage, whack. Let's match 5, match 4. Yeah, what we've got to do, we've got to kill another rat. That's all we've got to do, so let's move him up here. Done. Okay, I've got a new sword. What'll that do? That's an upgrade. Can I buy the upgrade? Yeah, I've got 8,000 gold, so do that. Yes. Okay, so we've played for 5 minutes now, so we've got a good idea of kind of how the level-based structure is working. And actually, I've played this game before, and it's quite a slow build-up. It takes a long time to kind of feed in all the different kind of elements of the game. So you can see at the moment there's these different characters you get, which are not unlocked, which are not unlocked yet. They're locked, so I can't get access to them. So let's have a quick look at the store mechanic. We've seen a little bit that we kind of earn this gold every time we finish the level, and then so for my chieftain, actually I can change the sex of the chieftain, and so I could, when I get, if I had 7,000 coins, I could raise the attack. I've got a health raise, and I've got a slash damage, so that's the super power up damage. And also, if I want to, I can buy elements. So this is quite pretty expensive, I would suggest, for single items, but maybe some of these are locked as well. Oh, that's swords. 90 colours. Okay, we get the idea anyway. So let's go back to that. So if we go to the store, so as we've seen, there's this, gold is the currency, so we can buy a reasonable amount of gold. So but I guess I mean, these kind of games, it's kind of interesting because the Candy Crush Saga and Bejeweled Blitz, Bejeweled as well, have been games that have kind of monetized very well, been very commercially successful. But they're not really, just because the way the gameplay is level based, and completing the levels is the main thing. So they're not really resource based games. So obviously, normally buying currency is a resource type thing. So in this structure, you actually see we've got quite a. I mean, it's showing us there's permanent upgrades and consumable upgrades. So I mean, a permanent upgrade is a life. So sorry, 6 lives. So at the moment we only get 5. I think we get 5 lives. So look, yeah, 5. So basically that gives us one more kind of go per session. So if we fail 6 times, if we fail 5 times, we'll still have 1 life left. I mean, that's is that fairly expensive? That's £299. That's $5. Bonus crystal. So every time we start a level, we start with one of those. Basically, a match 4. We could buy. We could up. So this one we're upgrading, instead of having 3 maximum powers, we can upgrade to 4. Get a bonus turn, and the old favourite, double gold. So every game seems to have this one now. So spend £2 or $3, and all the gold will be doubled up. So basically, you're progressing twice as fast as you otherwise would. I mean, that's in most of these games. This type of thing is the most popular one, just because it, in a sense, if you know you're going to play the game, it's a no-brainer. You're just going to make things easier for you. So those are all kind of fairly cheap items. These ones are consumables. Again, these are even cheaper. But these are paying 99 sense for things you're going to use up. Okay, there's more. Meteor shell, stuns dinos, and then the gold. So interestingly, even at this level, you're not spending much money. So that's $9.99 for the most amount of gold you can buy. So while there's lots of things you can buy, this is not looking like a game that's gonna rank particularly highly in terms of our monetization ranking, because it's not just at the high end. You can't spend $100 on one item. So that's Cavemania. That's pretty. I think you would say this is an example of a. I mean, it is a kind of a skill-based game. The developers have come not from a free-to-play mobile background, although they have done a mobile game before. So this is what we could consider a kind of skill-based game, and it's looking really to get people playing extensively before they start spending money. So there's got plenty of kind of content in there. And actually, I found there's obviously been a big kind of discussion with games like Candy Crush Saga that they let you play for a certain amount of levels, and then really to progress any further you have to spend money or spam your friends. Looking like this game is, while using these sort of techniques, is not applying them in anything like the same level. So that's interesting. We shall be having a look at that in our monetizer column later on.